with the Downtown Lexington Corporation, and welcome to Retail Perspective. Welcome back to Retail Perspective. I'm Devin. I'm here with Len at Graves-Cox in downtown Lexington. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. It's
Good.
a Wednesday. Like a Monday, anything can happen.
It is.
Anything.
That is right. Well, tell us where your store is downtown.
Well, we're located in the Triangle Center, which used to be Festival Market. It's 325 West Main, and we get calls on the phone. Where are you located? I just tell them, come down Main Street and turn right at Starbucks and right on Short Street and go into Victorian Square Garage. Then everybody understands it because they know where Starbucks is.
Absolutely, it's right there on the corner. But I know that you are located right in the heart of downtown, so it's very easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there is a long history behind Graves-Cox, and tell us a little bit about that.
Oh boy. Well, make a long story short. My grandfather and Joe Graves' grandfather started the store in 1888. And my father came in, and Joe Graves' father came in, and I represent the third generation of our family as well as Joe does. But in 1969, we sold the store to Genesco, a Tennessee corporation, and we ended up staying on. The Cox family, the Joe Graves family, retired from the business, and then we stayed in it for about 5 years, and then Genesco decided to get out of the business. And the Webb brothers basically bought the store when they were redeveloping downtown. And then in 1996, I bought the name back and then started in 2004 right here. And we've been delighted by downtown. It has its ups and downs, but we're what we call a destination store. And we cater to the businessman, literally. And that's why we like downtown. We think you have to start there first, and then hopefully just see what happens, because the retail business is changing very quickly now because of the economy, because of competition, Joseph Banks, Brooks Brothers, and the internet. So we have decided that we're going to be switching our inventory to a lot more sportswear, as opposed to men wearing suits and sport coats. We do a lot of custom work, and we do that because men just aren't wearing suits and sport coats like they used to. It's all over the country, it's just not in Lexington. So we have to change, and I think as downtown knows, and you know in downtown Lexington, what used to be isn't the same as time goes on, and you have to change and adapt. And I think we're all doing that, or trying to do it. And I think the Downtown Lexington group, as well as Jim Gray, I mean, downtown is changing for the better, but it's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of fortitude. And the Victorian Square Garage is fantastic for us. Absolutely. We need more garages downtown like the Fayette garage, the Victorian Square Garage. It's all paid for, and I had the enjoyment of being on the original parking authority, and I do know what's going on downtown. We need more parking for that. We're having trouble right now just with the city, enough for them. And I think that's more important. You have parking, then it's going to be easier to get people downtown. Then the two-way street can come into play. Maybe you would have some more retail coming down here. But you've got to have numbers, and that's the name of the game now, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Well, I know you mentioned parking in the Victorian Square. Tell us, I know you mentioned before, but tell us where that is in relation to Graves-Cox and how easy it is for people to park there. And
well, it's right behind this building. You get on the elevator and come down the first floor and just come on into Sawyer's or somebody may go to J.B. Hilliard's or Starbucks or the pizza shop. Just come on in. It's easy.
Great.
A lot of people think Victorian Square Garage is near Victorian Square. They're two different entities. And this is usually why we are telling people on the phone where we're located, because they think we're in Victorian Square, and we are not. But downtown Lexington, we get a lot of people want to know where women's stores are down here. There are not any, except for, I think, Miss Priss, if I'm not mistaken. And then, help me out.
Runway Couture is across the street.
Runway Couture. Actually, it's Runway Couture now, not Miss Priss. And then there's
Bella Rose.
yeah, Bella Rose up on the hill. And other than that, we tell them to go to Fayette Mall or show them a map. But we get a lot of calls from the Hilton and the Hyatt, and they bring in a lot of people in downtown Lexington. The new hotel from Louisville coming in here and the night spots. It's going to be great. But see, at night, people are eating. They don't want to shop. But it gets people downtown. Maybe they'll see your window. But it's just interesting. I like downtown because it's the nerve center of Fayette County when it's all said and done. You get out in Fayette Mall and these other places, it's a whole other world out there. But there's something about downtown, and maybe it's just part of me. You know, who knows?
Absolutely. Well, looking around the store, I know there's a lot of variety. We have the hats, we have a lot of different selection of ties. Tell us about the different types of clothing you have and also the brands.
Well, first of all, as I said, we have natural shoulder clothing, which follows the natural contour of your body. We do not carry any European clothing. We carry some fitted clothing, but Southwick's one of our better brands in men's clothing. We also have one of the few stores our size that has polo retail, polo specially, because you can get that in the malls, but it's a different entity, and it's still very popular with the consumer. Southern Proper is a huge line with us, and then we do very well with Fairway Green golf line, the Burl slacks. In ties, we carry Peter Blair, the Randy Hanauer ties, a lot of the Barbara Blank ties. I believe in neckwear. We have probably more neckwear than anybody around, but it gets people excited. It doesn't get old. Maybe you get different patterns that won't sell. We clear those out, but and in sport coats, I say Southwick, we do carry some polo, not a lot because of the price points right now. And people are very sensitive to price, and what we try to do is give you what I think is the best value for the highest quality.
Absolutely.
And not trying to take you for everything you have. We want to give a fair value. It's kind of like what L.L. Bean said, that give you the best quality at the fairest price, and that's really what we try to do. And yet we try to be different because we can't compete with the Joseph Banks and the Brooks Brothers and stores like that. We're not big enough for that. So we try to come in here with different items that you can't find somewhere else. It is getting harder because the old American way, someone gets really excited about something that's feast or famine. And now everybody's in Bermudas, everybody's in linen shirts, everybody's in sport shirts. There's no newness. And this is what's very discouraging right now with the market. So what's new for us is the Southern Proper, Coast, the bow ties. We have probably close to 500 bow ties in this store. There's not a store around the state that has that many or put them all together. And my feeling is, give them the old Baskin Robbins 31 flavors and let the consumer decide what they want. Give them the color. And it's working right now. Now, maybe 2 years from now, they might be dead. Who knows? But that's typical of our business. And but we're starting to do a lot more special ordering for people, especially in clothing where we don't have to carry it. Because I can't be a genius and don't know how many people want pleated slacks or plain front slacks, because that's all changing. So it's an interesting, challenging industry that we're all in right now, and it's you have your good days, you have your bad days, and so we just try to react to the younger people coming in, and I really want them because they can help us, tell us what they need, because often if they do, they tell someone else, and word of mouth is the best advertising. But the thing is, they bring their girlfriends in, and then they buy for them, and sometimes they'll buy sizes for themselves. It's amazing what can happen. The needlepoint belts from Smathers Branson, unbelievable what we sell in those. The SEC belts. Jolene and Keelan and I got together and told these two gentlemen that own the company to let's make an SEC belt with a different conference, different teams. It became their best-selling belt in the country. Unbelievable. But these things happen, and you get people give you suggestions, and this is important.
Absolutely.
And now they're having this sorority belts and fraternity belts. And so we will, and the hats also. So we'll see what happens with the key fobs. But all that are good sellers, and what we sell at the mall, and that's frightening.
Absolutely. Well, when are you open? When can someone come down and visit you?
We're from Monday through Friday. We're open from 10 to 6, and then 10 to 5 on Saturdays, and we're closed on Sunday.
Okay, and what is the best way for someone to contact you?
Just call our phone number, 226-9354.
And your website?
Our website's www.gravescox.com, and we have a PayPal account, a website that we sell off of it. It's amazing how well we do on that. And it's strictly bow ties and the graphic tees. It's incredible what we've done. And it tells me there's a lot of business out there we don't even see.
Right.
And the internet is becoming a real marketing place. I think it's also a discount tool too. That's the unfortunate part about it. But we did a huge number last year on the website, and I couldn't believe it. But it was all bow tie oriented. It's all these young college people calling, and Texas must be our biggest one in the Northeast. It's amazing what we see.
Yes, so we have great options both downtown and online for Graves-Cox.
Oh yeah, but now online gives them an idea of what we have, and they can order from that. We may not have it all, but it's things that the manufacturer is stocking. It's not such a special orders from the standpoint of you have to have something made. It's strictly the belts or the ties or things you can get quickly.
Great.
But we like downtown, and downtown has its ups and downs like all of us do, and all downtowns, but downtown Lexington should be very proud of their downtown.
Absolutely, I agree.
We're not going anywhere. We're staying right here.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Thanks for watching Only Downtown, and for more information about what's going on downtown, visit downtownlex.com.
Be sure to check out Downtown Lexington Corporation on Twitter and like us on Facebook.